So hopefully you've already watched our video on the introduction to Str8-Lign, the wheel alignment system, and possibly watched the video on setting front and rear toe. We're now going to move on to Camber. So let me explain just briefly what Camber is. Camber, essentially, we're looking at the wheel's position vertically. So what we're trying to establish is whether the wheel has a negative camber, which is tilting in towards the center line of the vehicle, or if the wheel has a positive camber and is tilting away from the center line of the vehicle. In all the videos that we're doing, we're using a Nissan MP200 bakkie, but the same principle will apply to any vehicle you're working on. And I'm going to show you one wheel, but whatever process I show you here, you'd repeat on all four wheels. So we've already set up our turn plates as shown in the previous videos, and now I'm going to show you how to measure casting. So the system is supplied to you with the digital caster and camber gauge combination. I'm just going to turn it on and show you quickly. The gauge has got a magnetic base, so it'll pull down onto any flat metal surface, which is going to do on our targets. And immediately when we place the gauge, it tells us the angle of that surface that it's placed on, and it tells us whether it's a positive or a negative angle. So I'm going to take it down, I'm going to put it onto the vehicle and show you how it works. Okay. With all of your targets, the magnet pins can be moved from a 4-stud to a 6-stud to a 5-stud position. So because we're working on a 4-stud vehicle, I'm going to move the magnet pins to a 4-stud orientation. I check that the magnets are nice and tight, and I simply place it onto the wheel nuts. So when we manufacture the targets, we do a calibration to make sure that the base and the magnet pins have got a 90-degree orientation. So as soon as I put it onto the car, I can take my camber gauge, I simply place it on that surface, and immediately that's giving me a camber reading. So camber is a simple reading to take. We just put the gauge down on that flat surface, and there it's telling us that it's got 0.1 degree negative camber. We compare that reading to the manufacturer's specifications, and then we make a decision whether we need to do adjustments or not. So once I've completed my reading on the front wheel, I'll repeat the process on each of the other wheels. So I'm just going to show you. We move to the rear wheel. Again, I just place the magnetic gauge flat onto the Str8-Lign target. Okay. And you'll see here straight away it gives me a reading for the rear wheel. It's quite common that your rear wheel has a bigger negative camber than the front wheel. So we were reading almost level on the front wheel. Here we've got almost 1 degree camber on the rear wheel. Again, you check the manufacturer's specifications, check if the rear wheel is adjustable, and you'd make adjustments according to the manufacturer's specifications.